Hi, this is Marvelyn Brown with Inner Word Business Services, and today we're going to talk about the reasons your company supplied website may be failing your work at home business. And when we talk about company supplied websites, we're talking about the free websites that you get as a new rep when you sign up with various companies. So we've noticed it in the direct sales industry, the network marketing industry. A lot of these companies will provide you with a free, or provide their new reps rather, with a free website. And a lot of times, the when you're a new rep, you think it's really the greatest thing since sliced bread. And it is great. The company supplied websites are great because they give you consistent pricing. They give you the ability to have up to date sale information, up to date pricing. They give you stock availability. All of those are great things because when your customers go out to place an order, you definitely want them to have the right pricing. You want them to be able to take advantage of sales and discounts and things like that. But when you think about the long run, or when you think about the whole picture, you don't want to rely totally on that company supplied website. So let's take a look at some of the reasons that we feel you should have your own website and not rely totally on your company's website. So the first reason is because you want to have a unique identity. You want to stand out from the crowd. So we're going to use Avon as an example. When you rely totally on your Avon website, you're probably going to be looking just like all the other Avon reps out there. You're not going to really be you know, distinguishable. So what would be the reason for your customers to buy from you versus one of the other reps that are out there selling the same product? Your unique identity is what sets you apart from all those other people. The things that you bring to the table, that your business brings to the table, that maybe some of those other companies or those other reps are not doing. So with your own website, you can control more of your branding. You can give your business a distinct look and feel. And you can also enhance your customers' experience by giving them, additional functionality on your website. Now, there's a book that I read that I really recommend you reading. It's called Business Model U, and I'll put a copy of it in the article that this video will go to. And that way you can kind of get a look at it, see how much it costs, and see if it's something that might interest you. But I found this book to be very enlightening because it gives you the reasons why in this day and time you really need to brand yourself. And so when you brand yourself, you kind of handle your interactions and your resume, so to speak, or your capabilities um, in the same way that you would if you were a business. And so this is really a great way to think about yourself and think about your business. You want to handle everything in a certain way so that your customers, when they see your logo, or they see your images on social media or in any of your advertising, when they see that, they automatically think of whatever it is that you want to be known for. So for example, In a Word Business Services wants to be known for helping small business owners to realize their full potential in their online business. So when you see, the Inner Word logo, we want you to think about, us as partners and helpers in terms of getting you to where you need to be with your online business. If you're selling Avon, you want people to look at you as the go-to person for beauty, for, image, looking your best, putting your best foot forward, being the best that you can be. Those are the kinds of things that, beauty consultants want to be known for. So think about what you want your business to be known for, and then, create that on your own website. But don't rely totally on your company supplied website to give you that unique identity. The next thing, or the second reason that we think you should definitely not focus on your company supplied website, is because you have no access to data. So even though you're driving traffic to your company supplied website, they're gathering that data because they want to learn as much as possible about your customers. They're actually, collecting data, but you're not getting access to it. So with your own website, you can incorporate tools like Google Analytics, and some of the other tools that are available as either plugins, add-ons, or standalone products to learn more about your customers. When you learn about, where they're coming from, what their interests are, where they're hanging out on your website, what products they're looking at on your website, those are things that you can use to tailor your marketing message. Once you get the right marketing message in front of the right people, they are more or less attracted to what you have to say. And so that's your goal. And you can do a lot more when you have data. The other reason that you want to, focus on your own blog or website versus the company supplied website is because you don't own it, you don't control it. So if they were to go, say for instance, you're an Avon rep, and we're going to keep using this Avon analogy here, but Avon, say for instance, if heaven forbid Avon went out of business, and you've been driving all this traffic to their website, you've got your customers, you've got all your data on their website, and then they go out of business and they shut down their website, where would that leave you? You would have nothing. You would have to basically start all over again. And that happens to people, believe it or not. Companies, go out of business all the time. They change their policies, they change their compensation plan. Things are just in a constant um, scenario of change and adaptation. And so, because of that, you want to be able to maintain your own information. The only way you're going to do that is if you have your own blog. You want your blog or your website to be a hub of information. You want to be able to provide offers, you want leads, you want sales, and you want to have an email list of customers, so that if your, say for instance, your Avon line of business went out, you will be able to drive those customers to your new line of business. So you want to be able to own it, you want to be able to control it. You don't want to have everything, especially your livelihood. If you're looking for your online business to be a major source of income, you definitely don't want to leave it in the hands of others. And the fourth reason that we feel that you should definitely have your own website and not rely on your company's supplied website is because you can't incorporate other monetization strategies. So, say for instance, you're selling your Avon, you're humming along, and then you find another product that you want to add to your Avon business. You want to have an even bigger stream of income. So you're going to add, instead of having one stream of income, you're going to have two streams of income. So in order to add that second stream of income, you would have to have a separate website. So maybe you're thinking about selling candles, and you decide you want to be a Scentsy dealer. So Cincy will give you a free website, and you can actually, get that all set up. And then you can also have your Avon business. So then where are those two things going to intersect? Are you going to have two separate websites, or can you just add income streams at will and put them on the same website? And so the way that you do that is by having a central hub of information. You want to have companies for example, your Avon and your Scentsy, you want those two things to come together with one central theme. And so if you have a website, for example, that deals with maybe your beauty business and a home decor business, and you bring those two things together on one central website, or you have a website that deals with home decor and you have a website that deals with beauty and image. So however you decide to structure it, the main thing is you want to be able to add additional streams of income. You want to be able to incorporate that into your business, into your big hub business, versus having um, everything rely on your company supplied website, whether it's your Cincy site or your Avon site. You want a central hub where all of it comes together. And that leads me to the next slide, and that is unifying your online and offline presence. So you want to bring everything together under one umbrella if possible. Even though you're selling different products for different companies, as long as they have the same theme, or you can tie them together in some way, you can use your own website to bring those two things together and actually blog or write about those things and how they work together, and show people how to use those products to make their lives better. So once you branded your business, you can start to create solutions. So when you create solutions, we're talking about becoming more of a consultant or an expert or a leader that guides your customers to do certain things. So, for example, if you're selling Avon, and I put this picture on here because I want to show, you maybe you have a line of products that are geared toward a more glamorous look. And then maybe you have another set of products that are geared more toward, everyday wear, maybe things that you would wear to the office or things that you would wear when you're out running errands, when you are taking your kids to school, those kinds of things. And then you want to think about the way that you can present that information to your customers so that they look at you as an expert or they look at you as a consultant, someone that when I'm going to a wedding, I want a consultant that can give me some suggestions on colors, on affordable makeup options, things that I can do to make myself look better. The same thing that a person would get when they walk into a Neiman Marcus. They go up to the makeup counter and the lady gives them suggestions on things that will help them look better. Those are the kinds of things that you can do online and show examples like this one, to show people the things that they can do at home, because a lot of people are into saving money. A lot of people are not necessarily into going into a public place and having someone to make them up. They'd rather have those kinds of things done at home. So maybe you can be that consultant or that person that goes to someone's home if they're getting married or if they're having a special event, and you can make people up at various venues. There's just so many different things that you can do with an online business. Even though you're online, you don't have to do everything online. You can do some things offline and you can do some things online, and then your website will bring those two things together. So you would want to create solutions, you want to create marketing materials, you want to buy promotional items and things that will help to spread the word about your business. And then, because you're branded, customers and potential customers are going to recognize you based on your imagery, your logos, your colors, etc. So I'm hoping that I have kind of helped um, in clarifying the ways that you can actually, instead of just putting all your eggs in one basket and relying solely or totally on your company's supplied website, you can take your business to a whole different level just by adding a blog or a website that you control, that you can actually get in the back end and do some coding, or hire someone to do the coding for you to get that additional functionality. And we'll talk about some of the things in some of the other videos. We will talk about some of the things that you'll need to incorporate into your website so that you can get the most out of your customers. And when they visit, you want to get the most out of those customers. You want them to take certain actions, and you want to lead them in the direction that you want them to go. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This video has been 15 minutes and I'm really kind of going over. But I wanted to make sure that you were aware, as a new rep, if you're a new rep, you want to definitely have your own web presence. You don't want to rely totally on your company supplied website, so that you can make the most of your online business. Thanks so much for listening, and have a great afternoon.